have a question for Jamie. Jamie,
Mm-hmm.
as you get a sense of this opportunity, this possibility, could you envision that it would be possible to get someone around, a group of people around you involved in that? I mean, are you potentially someone who'd say, I'll put my finger up for this, we're going to do this, I can pull together a team at Lismore that is going to actualize this with your help, with this group's help, or something like that? Is that, do you see that possible?
I guess there's two parts to that. We are a local government, so it's very heavily guided in what we can do by the New South Wales legislation. We can't just go off and do a strategy if it's not in our 10-year delivery plan or a 4-year delivery plan. That being said, we're not completely, rigorous and closing our books to innovation. So it's possible. It ties in with our objections, but getting money out of local government is very difficult. They're not just going to part with even $1 unless there's a clear plan, a clear alignment to our community strategic plan, ties in with the project.
Yeah, I agree.
So it could tie in with this one, my adaptation strategy, but I'm actually going to our leadership team in the next week or two to talk higher above my strategy about where climate sits in the corporation and that we don't have a climate change officer and we need one. Our budget has just been, actually it's out for draft, but it's about to be signed and it's a 4-year budget, so there's not going to be too much wiggle room. And our teams are already stretched with what they legally have to produce and report on. There is definitely potential for us to help and work with this between me and Rochelle, who are working on this adaptation strategy. And depending on what the outcome is when I speak to the leadership team next week, how it looks and how that works, I don't know. It's not something I can answer right now. Procurement is always hard in local government.
But the New South Wales government, sorry, but the New South Wales,
always,
yeah,
New South Wales government is better at giving out cash, and there's always grant funds available, and it would probably be something that, yes, we would look to a grant fund, either a climate change grant fund or a community resilience or a community activation, economic activation grant that we could go for something like this.
Right.
Which means that we would need more of a business case of this is the idea, this is the type, not everything, not a schedule down to a T, but the concept would need to be sort of laid out a bit more.